Good morning student, I Purnima welcome you to my class and I am going to do chapter number 8, The Hack Driver, written by Sinclair Lewis. Now this is a new and nice lesson you will enjoy when I will explain you. And children, let me tell you something about the writer Sinclair Lewis. Harry Sinclair Lewis. So his full name is Harry Sinclair Lewis. Was a famous American novelist, short story writer and playwright. He was the first writer from the United States to receive the Nobel Prize for Literature. In 1930, he was awarded the Nobel Prize for his vigorous and graphic art of description. He created his character with wit and humor. So children, in this story, you can see lot of humorous and witty characters are there. His first book, Hike and the Aeroplane, was published in 1912 under the pseudonym Tom Graham. He was born on Feb 7, 1885 in Minnesota, USA. Theme of the story. The Hack Driver is the story of a very cunning manipulator, Bill. The Hack Driver is the story of a very cunning manipulator, Bill, Oliver Lutkins. It also shows that appearances are often deceptive. Once the narrator, a junior clerk in a law firm, had to go to New Mullion to serve a summon to Oliver Lutkins. So children, there are two characters are there. Okay, so this is a story of a very cunning person and a very cunning manipulator, and he was known by the name of Bill, and his name actually was Oliver Lutkin. So Bill and Oliver Lutkin are the same person. He is a very clever manipulator. It also shows that appearances are often deceptive. Once the narrator, a junior clerk in a law firm, had to go to New Mullion to serve a summon to Oliver Lutkins. There he met Bill, the hack driver. When the narrator asked about Oliver Lutkins, Bill took him to Fritz, who replied that Oliver had been there a little while ago. Bill, who was Oliver Lutkin himself, made a plan to befool the narrator. In a very friendly but subtle way, Bill manipulated the tour, taking the lawyer around the village. He arranged meeting with Fritz Gustav, shop owner, a barber. Then Bill took him to Oliver Lutkin's mother, who was a terrible huge woman who threatened to beat them. At last he returned disappointed. He could not trace Oliver Lutkin. His boss rebuked him badly and asked him to go back to New Millennium with a person who knew Lutkin. When they reached there, he found Bill and Lutkin's mother together. The man recognized Lutkin. He told that Bill no one but Lutkin himself. Narrator, a clerk in a law firm. So now children, I am going to tell the background of the story, and explanation of the chapter now is going to begin. So my first point is narrator, a clerk in a law firm. Narrator, a clerk in a law firm. The narrator was a junior assistant clerk in a law firm. He did not prepare legal brief but served summon. So who was the narrator? He was a junior assistant clerk in a law firm. He did not prepare legal brief but served summons. He hated city life. It was full of dirt and violence. He was even considered fleeing to his hometown. Now, my second point is he was sent to serve someone on Oliver Lutkiss. Okay, so he was the lawyer. He was sent to serve someone on Oliver Lutkin, who was a very clever person, who was a manipulator. The lawyer, who is actually the narrator of the story, rejoiced when he was sent out 40 miles to a country town, New Molyneux. He was to serve summons on a man called Oliver Lutkiss. Oliver was needed in a law case as witness. Met Bill the hack driver. There he met a delivery man with a hack. He was about 40, red-faced and cheerful. He told that his name was Bill. The lawyer told that he had come there to serve someone on a man named Oliver Lutkiss. Bill told that he had seen him an hour ago. The narrator hired the hack at a rate of $2 an hour. Okay, so but he was told. So what happened, children? The narrator was told to find out Oliver Lutkin. Since he was knowing Oliver Lutkin, he was not knowing him physically or by face. Okay, he got down to the station and he met Bill the hack driver, who was he told himself as a hack driver. He met delivery man with a hack. He was about 40, red-faced, and children. Bill was looking very cheerful. He told that his name was Bill. The lawyer told that he had come there to serve someone on a man named Oliver Lutkiss. Not knowing, not aware that Bill was the same person, he was only Oliver Lutkiss. Bill told that he had seen him an hour ago. Now children, how Bill is befooling him. He himself was Oliver Lutkin, but he told the narrator that he seen Oliver Lutkin an hour ago. The narrator hired the hack at rate of $2 an hour. Well, now children, how Oliver Lutkin, the most clever person, is fooling the narrator. Now our story begins, and here the humor also begins. So my fourth point is Oliver Lutkin, who himself was Oliver Lutkin. When the narrator told him that he came there to give a summon to Oliver Lutkin, not knowing that he was the same person, Bill was the same person. So Bill, he really looked very cheerful, and he lied to him that he had seen him an hour ago. The narrator hired the hack at a rate of $2 an hour, not aware of the fact that he himself was Oliver Lutkin. Bill So Bill manipulated the tour around the town. The same person, the same person who was known by the name of Oliver Lutkin, he took the narrator in his own cab, in his own hat, for a tour around the town to find the man named Oliver Lutkin. And children, the narrator did not know that he himself was a Oliver Lutkin and how he was fooling him. Bill first took the lawyer to Fritz's place. Fritz told them that Oliver Lutkin was there a little while ago. Now children, when I will, with his some sign, some physical sign, some body sign, he gave some signal to Fritz. Fritz understood that not to tell the narrator that Bill is the same person whom he was going to give summon, Oliver Lutkin. So Fritz told them that Oliver Lutkin was there a little while ago. Perhaps he had gone to Gustav barber shop. Now see how he is fooling him. He told him that the person has gone to the Gustav barber shop. They drove to the barber shop. The barber said angrily that he had not seen Lutkin. Now children, the barber told, when again he must have made some sign to the barber, and barber said angrily that he had not seen Lutkins. Then they came to the pool room. They were told that Lutkins had just bought a pack of cigarettes and gone out. So they came to the pool room. From there they came to know that Lutkins had bought a pack of cigarettes and gone out. The lawyer was impressed with Bill's cooperation and help. Fifth, meeting with Oliver's terrible, huge mother. Then Bill drove to the mother's farm. Again they asked the same question about Oliver. She shouted that she did not know anything about Oliver. Then Bill drove to the mother's farm. Again they asked the same question about Oliver. She shouted that she did not know anything about Oliver. Bill pressed her to tell Oliver's whereabouts. He wanted to search the house. She seized an iron bar from the stove and marched on them shouting. She warned if they dared to search her house, she would burn them. Bill asked the lawyer to get out of there as Oliver's mother would murder her. Now, 6 is the narrator's return disappointment. Well, so the mother was after Oliver Lutkin. When he asked for Oliver Lutkin, he knew his son is him, Oliver Lutkin, but he came to understand some fishy thing is going on. So she also acted nicely. She ran after him with a hot children rod to beat him, and it was an iron bar from the stove and marched on them shouting. She warned if they dared to search her house, she would burn them alive. So Bill asked the lawyer to get out of there as Oliver's mother can murder them. So you can see how funny the story is. The narrator, who himself was a lawyer, was not able to understand that everything is happening with the instruction of Bill, and the Bill himself is Lutkin, Oliver Lutkin, and he is the only person who is not aware. So 6th point is the narrator returned disappointed. The narrator returned disappointed. The narrator could not trace Oliver Lutkins. He returned disappointed. When he reached his office, the thief was furious and scolded him for his failure. He was ordered back to New Mullion. He was sent with a man who could recognize Oliver Lutkin as he had worked with him. So children, the narrator could not trace Oliver Lutkin. He returned disappointed. When he reached his office, the thief was furious and scolded him for his failure. He was ordered back to New Millennium. He was sent with a man who could recognize Oliver Lutkin as he had worked with him. And poor narrator, not knowing that he was all the time with Oliver Lutkin and how he was mocked by him as he was always with him. Bill, the hack driver, was Oliver Lutkin only, as I told you earlier. Bill himself was recognized as Lutkins. So now my next point, children. The train arrived at New Millennium. Bill was on the stage platform near his cart. Strangely enough, Oliver Lutkin's mother, the old tigress, was talking and laughing with him. The narrator told his companion that Bill had helped him in hunting for Oliver Lutkin. The companion was surprised because he told him that he himself is Oliver Lutkin. He told that his name was not Bill, but Oliver Lutkins himself. And he had worked with him. Now he is able, and he had recognized him, students. Oliver Lutkin makes mockery of summons. So poor narrator was shocked. He was angry that he was befooled by the same person, and he was whole day he was around. He was with him. So Oliver Lutkin makes mockery of someone. Now my 8th point is Oliver Lutkin makes mockery of someone. When the summons was served, Lutkin and his mother laughed at him. They looked at the narrator as if he were a bright boy of 7. When the summons were served, Lutkins and his mother laughed at him. They looked at the narrator as if he were a bright boy of 7. They begged the narrator to go with them to a neighbor house for a cup of coffee. They were anxious to look at the narrator. They were the only people in the town that missed seeing him the previous day. So you can see this story is full of wit and humor. How Bill, who himself was Lutkin, Oliver Lutkin, whole day he was with the narrator, and narrator is going throughout the town, every corner of the place to find out the Lutkin. So don't you feel this is a very humorous story? Okay, now I will be discussing the main point of the story, students. The narrator was a junior assistant clerk in law firm. He was usually sent to serve summon. He hated his unpleasant work because sometimes he was beaten up by some of his victims. He was very happy when the firm set him out 40 miles in the country. He was to serve summon on a man, Oliver Lutkin, in the town called New Millennium. He was disappointed to see the narrow, muddy streets and wooden shops of New Millennium. The only man he liked in Mulligan was delivery man who called himself Bill, not knowing that he himself was Oliver Lutkin. Bill the hack means children cab. Bill the hack driver was about 40, red-faced and a cheerful person. The lawyer told Bill that he came there to serve someone on a man called Oliver Lutkin. He was a witness in a legal case. Bill told that he saw Oliver Lutkin only an hour ago around there. The narrator hired Bill Hack at $2 an hour. Bill told him that they could not find Oliver at Fritz's place and suggested him to remain behind him. Bill told the lawyer that Oliver Lutkin was good at deceiving people and played a lot of poker. Fritz informed them that Lutkin was present there a little while ago. Perhaps he had gone to Gustav barber shop for a shave. So children, Oliver Lutkin makes mockery of summons. When the summons was served, Lutkin and his mother laughed at him. They looked at the narrator as if he were a bright boy of 7. They begged the narrator to go with them to a neighbor's house for a cup of coffee. They were anxious to look at the narrator. They were the only people in the town that missed seeing him the previous day. So children, the lawyer, the only man, the narrator was a junior assistant clerk in a law firm. He was usually sent to serve someone. He hated his unpleasant work because sometimes he was beaten up by some of his victims. He was to serve summons on a man, Oliver Lutkins, in the town called New Millennium. He was disappointed to see the narrow, muddy streets and wooden shops of New Millennium. The only man he liked in Mulligan was a delivery man who called himself Bill. Bill the hack driver was about 40, red-faced and cheerful person. The lawyer, the narrator, told Bill that he came there to serve someone on a man called Oliver Lutkins. He was a witness in the legal case. Bill told that he saw Oliver Lutkins only an hour ago around there. The narrator hired Bill Hack at $2 an hour. Bill told him that they could find Oliver's at Fritz's place and suggested him to remain behind him. Bill told the lawyer that Oliver Lutkin was good at deceiving people and played a lot of poker. Fritz informed them that Lutkins was present there a little while ago. Perhaps he had gone to Gustav barber shop for a shave. Gustav said angrily that he had not seen Oliver Lutkins. Then they went to Gray's barber shop and they were told that Oliver Lutkin was there only 5 minutes ago. They started hunting and searching for Lutkins, and now Bill suggested going to Oliver Lutkin's mother's farm. When asked about Oliver Lutkin, his mother shouted that she did not know anything about Lutkins. Bill persisted that Lutkin was immediately wanted as a witness in a legal case. He pressed for making a search of the house. Oliver Lutkin's mother seized an iron rod from the stove and threatened to burn them if they dared to make a search there. The lawyer was highly disappointed as he could not find even a trace of Oliver Lutkin. When he came back to his office, the boss rebuked him for his failure. He ordered the narrator to go back to New Millennium. He sent with him a man who recognized Oliver Lutkin as he had worked with him. When they reached New Millennium, he found Bill standing at the platform near his hack. Bill and Oliver Lutkin's terrible mother stood together talking and laughing freely. The narrator introduced Bill, the hack driver, to his companion. He told how he had helped him in searching Oliver Lutkin. The narrator companion was surprised. He told him that the man was not Bill but Oliver Lutkin himself. When the narrator summons Lutkin and his mother laughed at him as he were a boy of 7. They begged the narrator to go with them to a neighbor's house for a cup of coffee. Oliver Lutkin told the narrator that his neighbors were eager to meet such a foolish man. They were the only person in the town who missed seeing him the previous day. Oliver Lutkins is a crook who lives in the country town of New Millennium. Though he lives in a small town, he easily cheats the lawyer who comes to service someone on him. So he was the most clever person. He pretends to be Bill Magnusson, the hack driver, and manages to cheat the narrator of his money. He manages to convey the lawyer that it is very difficult to trace Lutkin. He takes the lawyer to many shops but does not allow the lawyer to directly talk with the people. Over a few hours, Bill takes the narrator all over the town where they keep missing Lutkin by small periods of time. He is also a friendly person. When the lawyer comes to New Millennium Multian a second time, Lutkin invites the lawyer for a cup of coffee in his friend's house. Bill painted Lutkin as a dishonest person. He owed money to a lot of people. He had a talent for dishonesty. Though he lived in a rural town, he managed to trick and mislead a lawyer belonging to the city. So the lawyer was not aware the Bill with whom he was going everywhere, how nicely he was fooling him as he was Lutkin himself. The narrator. The narrator, children, is a lawyer. Now let me tell you something about the narrator. Is a lawyer who hates city life. He thinks of pursuing a career in a small town. He goes to New Millennium to serve as someone on Oliver Lutkin. We find him gullible and he is easily misled by Lutkin himself, who poses as the hack driver. Bill takes money from the lawyer and gives misleading information about Lutkin. He visits a number of places in New Millennium with Bill but is not able to meet Lutkin. Since he visited New Millennium for an important matter, he failed to be careful in carrying out his job. The narrator appears to be a novice and not a seasonal legal mind. He had a romantic view of country, rural life, but was easily conned by crooks in New Millennium. So children, this is the story of a young lawyer, okay, who comes to a village to serve someone on Oliver Lutkins. A friendly hack driver takes him round in the village in search of Lutkin, but he himself was Lutkin. So this story is full of fun, full of wit, full of humor. Now I would like to say something to you. Okay. A term is there, a con man. So who is a con man or a confidence trickster? Is a seasoned crook who makes you believe blindly in what he does or says. He will have a tight grip over your nerves and brain. He will make you just his puppet and you start dancing to his tune. Here you realize rather very late how much your gullibility has cost you. But that time the damage has been done and you are left with nothing but licking your wounds. In this story, children, Oliver Lutkin is such a con or a confidence trickster. He oversmarts and outwits the lawyer. The lawyer gullibility allows a crook like Oliver Lutkins to befool him like a 7-year-old boy. The whole drama is enacted to befool and misdirect the lawyer who has come to serve someone on Lutkins. So children, you can see how nicely he was befooled by Lutkin himself. So children, now the narrator, because since he was him and he was not knowing him by face, and children, the narrator could not trace Oliver Lutkins in New Millennium. The people in the company were upset. The case was coming up in the court. The narrator felt himself a shameful, useless fool. He felt his promising legal career coming to an end before it had begun. The chief almost murdered him. He hinted that he might do well at digging trenches. He was ordered back to New Millennium with a man who had worked with Oliver Lutkins, and he was shocked. He was shocked, children, when he came to know that Bill, the hack driver with whom he went everywhere to find Oliver Lutkin, he himself was Oliver Lutkin. So children, I think if you will read the story, you will really enjoy. And message of the story is that we have to be very careful in our work, children. Okay, you have to keep your eyes and ear open, and Bill, and when he came back, remember when in the last phase when he came, he found Bill and Lutkin's mother together. The man recognized Lutkin. He told that Bill no one but Lutkin himself. So children, The Hague Travel is the story of a cunning manipulator and how appearances are deceptive. This is the message of the story. With this I conclude my video here. Thank you and have a nice day ahead. Bye bye.